Something that I didn't expect to happen at the beginning of the year or even halfway through the year. There's a lot of doubters out there, so it's nice to kind of correct them.
There's a lot of strong teams. We are also one of them. We are just looking to make the most of it as possible.
Never get it twisted, cause I really want more. You ain't got your boots on, how you gonna start?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Trackmania World Championship final stage.
Cooking up, then you're looking up like it's finished.
A bad entry into the glider on the side of Mime. WYLDE trying to go for broke, moving up into second place ahead of Afi. Stups continuing to hold a steadfast lead. Afi versus WYLDE. This is going to be the battle to decide whether an ace is attributed, and the answer is a yes, an ace. And what a time on the side of Stups. 0.597, just 600ths away from Pack's record.
It is so close though between them. WYLDE, Mime and Afi are fighting it out, but now WYLDE not getting the zoop. Afi and Mime just have to survive, and it's also fragile for WYLDE, and that is all she wrote. ITB will win against WYLDE 4-0. What a great performance from the Swiss and the Polish player.
This time it's WYLDE versus Split for a spot in the top 6. Pick the spirits up from Split, trying to get their first victory on the board, but WYLDE is waiting to pounce, trying to go for the full in. What a great two-wheel time, and unfortunately Rossi touching on the inside, Epos as well. It's chaos all the way through this round, except for WYLDE, who has not put a foot wrong at all. Now WYLDE trying to make his attack stick for third place. They're going to go side by side almost throughout the entire identity. Stups taking ahead of Epos for the lead. WYLDE going a little bit too wide, forced to concede and crashing out, and Epos will take the win. 4-team split. This could be a very, very close call. Look at WYLDE, unfortunately forced to concede second place. Can Rossi keep it all the way through? He's lost a little bit of speed. Can he recover with a good line? To the line! It's going to be Rossi. 23 thousandths ahead. It's ace or bust for WYLDE if they want to force this onto tubes for Game 7.
He needs to snipe it. He needs to get a very good identity here. Epos with a very diagonal approach. Will have a lot of speed. Will not crash. He will crash. And it is WYLDE first and second. Can they hold it on? Can they keep up with the pressure here? Because Rossi, with a mistake, he can also overtake them. But this looks good. We're gonna go to map number 7. Unless Stups doesn't have the speed to work with what he has. We go to tubes.
Heading into the first pipe flip right now. Epos doesn't get the proper landing, and that will promote WYLDE and Stups into first and second. Can they hold it on up until the bitter end? WYLDE looking to go a little bit slower. Will that allow Rossi to come back? The answer is a no, and that will mean WYLDE back their spot into the top 6 on a 10-5 score on this last game. 4-3 for the Irish organization.
What is your expectation now going into this match?
To be honest, not much. We've come here, we've met our aim, we've met our goals, so now we're just going to put everything on the table and see what happens.
And it is Ortega and Brand currently leading, but Brand not with a good line there, slowing down a lot and losing out on so much. Has to readjust here as well, so this could be another ace. And you can see Stups and WYLDE with another ace, even though WYLDE going so close there to the wall. But there you go, Stups and WYLDE with 2 aces on this map already. Solid performance, playing out the format.
Now Sector 3, through the dirt we go, and it's still Stups WYLDE leading by 2/10 ahead of the Karmine Corp right now. And it looks as though it might be all she wrote, unless we might see some unfortunate shenanigans happening for the red side, but so far so good. Just 1 hairpin to go, and with an ace at a time of 0.792.
Good performance from WYLDE, 1 jump done, 2 jumps done as well, and we have WYLDE winning their second map, even though Brand wins at 10-9.
Here we go then from the perspective of WYLDE, trying to go out of the blaze of glory, trying to snatch second place away from Brand, but he goes a little bit too tight at the chicane, thus allowing the Frenchman to move back up into second place just before the second gate.
That's it.
Otak and Brand first and second as WYLDE respawns. Ladies and gentlemen, it is GG2KC who win this last map on a score of 11-6 and win the series. WYLDE gave it all they could and still performed admirably for their first ever World Championship appearance, finishing in the top 5-6 as a result of this match. And yeah, I bet we will be seeing more of Stups and WYLDE in the upcoming future in Trackmania and competitive Trackmania more especially.
Everything like it's the first time. Told you what it was, I know you heard now. I do everything like it's the first time. If you're not on